And the Bobcats' long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it, and the season will get underway. On the move from inside his 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. You know, that connection between quarterback and wide receiver, Jesse, takes some time, and we'll see how quickly these two guys get on the same page.
Yeah, the chemistry between he and the quarterback, I think, is what everybody's going to be looking for early in this game, because David, obviously, having transferred in, he hasn't had a lot of time in this offense. This is his first game. It's the first time doing it with bullets flying live, so he's got a lot of talent. He's got speed, but what does that chemistry look like with the guy throwing him the football? That's what I want to see.
Well, and the good thing is you've got tape and you've seen he's done it at the college level. Like, you already know what he is. Now it's about taking that, using his strengths. How do you use him in this offense early on in the season to really take it?
There he goes!
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Makes the grab.
And it's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you could do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Give to the back.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of the...
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he's in for the touchdown.
He does a really nice job getting the snap, getting the ball to his wide receiver in stride so he continued to run full speed and make all those yards after the catch and get all the way to the end zone.
And he's going to bring it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. So Texas State's offense taking the field for a chance. We have to see them today. This guy has all of the battle scars. He's got all of the trust of this team, David, as he has been their leader, their warhorse throughout his career.
Yeah, and we've seen him. He's been very productive. He's proven his worth in college football, but now he's taking his talents to a new team. And now he's got to show them what he's about. Great opportunity to start it off. Can he be the guy? Can he be the catalyst that takes this team to the next level?
He really is a guy you root for, too, I think, because he's waited his turn. He's found the right opportunity in the right situation. This is a guy everybody in the locker room absolutely loves. He has the ability to galvanize them and an opportunity to galvanize this fan base early in the season with a big game here right out of the gate.
From the gun, running back on the move. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Byrne. Snagged in the middle. It's Holly. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. The Bobcats are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Holly. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on 1st down. Running back searching for a hole. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Leaves it with the running back. He's loose. Wrestled out of bounds at the 26. A huge pickup on the ground. And the Bobcats kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The Bobcats with myriad options options after that big pickup on first down. Makes the grab, and he will score! Touchdown, Texas State. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Gets it out quickly. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
Man, this guy's closing in quickly on 100 yards receiving. We're not even out of the first quarter yet. We knew he was going to be a big part of the game plan.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on first down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on second down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Makes the grab at the 30. Right down the gut of the field. Touchdown.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. To throw, it's Byrne. Makes the catch. Uses a nifty move to work his way to the 24. Now on second down. Quarterback on the keeper. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts one down the sideline.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Quick strike complete. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going for it all. Broken up, incomplete, and nearly intercepted in the end zone. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to fire. Using the quick game. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. New set of downs after the completion. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He caught it. Steps into the end zone for a touchdown.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Dropping back, it's Byrne. Snags it over the middle. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. And the Bobcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Delgado. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Let's talk for just a minute about Texas State. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum, but it starts with this game right here.
TCU reached the national championship game a few years back. No one expected much of them that season either, so you never know. And what's important is what people believe inside your own locker room. This team thinks they can do some really special things this year, and they get a chance to start strong here in week 1.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Holly. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They need the 40 to convert here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The Bobcats will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes a catch at the 10. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. He's going to throw deep right side. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Fires to the tight end. That had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Wants to throw. It's Hart. Lofts one high and deep. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Looking for more room. Stopped right at the 40-yard line, and this defense celebrating the turnover. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. The give to the running back from the shotgun. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Delgado. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, the inside give. Up to 44 yards on the ground in the 1st quarter. What a tremendous start to this season. And the Bobcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. And good coverage by the defense, just a short game. Ball at the 38, the defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. He'll keep it himself. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. The Bobcats look to keep this drive humming. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. Looking downfield on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. At the 40, there he goes. Have a day. We're in the 1st yards receiving.
This is ridiculous. Obviously, this coaching staff, they made a concerted effort and decision to get this guy involved in the game on offense early. They are doing exactly that.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. Really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive gain.
And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a first down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Wants to throw again. Here comes the heat. Got his man. Knocked down at the 6, but that completion will set up a first and goal. Looking downfield, it's Hart. Rushes on him. Back's looking for the goal line. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Second and goal coming up. Power ahead. And he barrels into the end zone for a touchdown. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive. Just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box, and still this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. A quick pass to the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Delgado. All right, guys, let's chat about Texas State. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat. And the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things.
It's a seam wide open. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. And the Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. They'll pick up 4, second and 6 coming. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Keep it on the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Here they come, facing third and long from the 40. Motion from the back. Looking downfield, it's Byrne. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Makes the grab on the big throw. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Bobcats.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his second touchdown of the game.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Colorado State was far from the friendly confines of Fort Collins, but still managed to scratch out a win. And there was a lot of chatter this week about this group not being ready. Time to check those receipts, if you know what I mean. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. They come to the line, facing third and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. And he's still running after the move. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Lost one deep down the right side. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys.
Oh, a lot of space. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in the game, more or less in the first half.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass, it's Hart. Fires left. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take a shot. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling a rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked, decided to...
Makes the grab, plenty for the 1st down. Lean for the wire, touchdown.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
And the extra point is good. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw on 1st down. The sure hands, it's Holly. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. Finds his tight end. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Looking for room. It's Browning. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. They'll run play action. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The Bobcats decide to punt it away. Wants to bring it back. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Finds his way for 3 after the 33. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's Hart. Fires one high and deep. Hits him in stride inside the 10. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Looking to buy time. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. That one came in hot, and it's incomplete.
You've got great field position here. You've got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Snagged in the end zone. Velcro on the hands, and it's a touchdown.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing in the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And the Bobcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. One back in the backfield, he gets to carry. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. And guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. Punch it out of the air. Boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. 4th down in inches, and you go read any book you want to, any analytical measure, and it will tell you, go for it. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. Probably the only people upset about going for it on 4th down, the punters, who don't seem to see the field as much as they used to.
Not when you've got a running back like that. He just has like a sixth sense. He always seems like he can just find the crease, especially in these short yardage situations. He comes up with a huge play there on 4th down.
The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Hart. He's got it and still on his feet. Makes the easy catch and weaves his way into the end zone for a touchdown. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all off season to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. On the move, it's Browning. He's in open space downfield. Oh, he's got some space. He's piled up 82 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener. Motion from the wide receiver. Right back to the well. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. The Bobcats will send out the punt unit. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. To the ground with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. That's exactly what happened.
It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside defense.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. Offense gets set for second down. Handoff to the lone back. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? From the gun, the running back has it. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Turning on the Jets. And he's in for the score. Touchdown.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to. Scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is... up by allowing a big kickoff return. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half.
Encroachment defense.
Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. To the air, it's Byrne. Bringing the heat. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Trying to set the tone with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Pulls it in. It's Applewhite. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. They go to the wide receiver screen, and they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And the Bobcats will line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. A shot toward the end zone. It's caught. That's a touchdown.
Well, if you were wondering if this offense was going to be more conservative in the second half after all the success they had in that first period, think again. They waste no time taking a shot on their opening drive early on. They've already scored a touchdown here. This defense continues to be on their heels.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Oh, they're after it. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The Bobcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on second down. Good timing on the quick out. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And they got the completion, but still looking at a third down. Here's the snap. Ready to cut one loose. Takes the easy completion. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And the Bobcats send out the punt unit. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Let's see what he can do with it. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Finds his man. It's Cooks. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And now on second down for this offense.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
This quarterback has been struggling to find a rhythm in this game so far. Didn't have a ton of success in the first half, so here he is trying to ignite the offense with a deep shot, but they're not able to come away with the
It's a running room. Pulls it in and takes it in for a touchdown.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Oh, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. They'll send the back in motion. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, the give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Bobcats are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it down the middle. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. And the Bobcats will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Here's the return. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Turning it on. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Give him 114 yards rushing, and he's making sure the defense feels him in this opening game. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Single back formation, and they give it to it. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Gets it out fast. There he goes. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. All the way down at the 33-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Quickly to the tight end. He'll step out of bounds right at the 27.
Well, it's a nice job by the tight end there. He's patient. He fights his way through all the traffic in the middle of the field, running that drag route, making it an easy completion for the quarterback.
They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they love to convert this 3rd and short. Right on the money. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's got it on the run. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Trying to pound their way in. Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters.
When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm. And
What a scene, a spectacle, a cavalcade of dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. Welcome to Memorial Stadium, Lincoln, Nebraska, and home of the Cornhuskers. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, a team ready to put on a show, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Huskers will put toe together and we'll get started. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And
wide open spaces. There he goes. Drills him with the stiff arm. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. Finds his big tight end. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. A chance to make an early statement in this one here on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. Got his man quickly. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. A 3rd and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. Sneaks it into the end zone.
And I tell you what, this offense, man, we got a small sample size. We only had one game where they were unbelievable last game, but another score early in this football game. This offense is looking like a force to be reckoned with.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So Nebraska's offense will go to work for the first time. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, Dave. He wants to prove the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously,
to the right. And he's brought down after a huge completion. What an impact from that last explosive play. They were pinned down in their own territory. Now 1st and 10 from their own 45. Wide receiver going in motion. They go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
They'll give it to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Now, what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. And the Huskers will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. And a precision punt there will pin them deep inside their own 10-yard line. Offense making its way under the field to start the drive. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Back to pass, it's Hart. Makes the catch, it's Cook. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Ready to fire from the pistol. On the run, it's Jennings. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He's got an open man. Into the secondary on the right. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Snares it with those big hands and strolls into the end zone for the touchdown.
And he finds the end zone. I tell you what, man, this guy's going to be a force. You look at this offense, they find different ways to get him the football, different ways to use him. 3 times now he's entered the end zone, and not even 2 full games yet. This dude's a playmaker.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Leaves it with the back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Handoff from the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running. Not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own, and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Cornhuskers line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw, it's Hart. Just a short pass to the tight end. Found enough room into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Fast completion, move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Quarterback making checks. To the air on first down. That's reeled in. It's Jennings.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. 3rd down, and the Husker faithful getting loud, trying to make moving the chains impossible. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. And that ball is live in the backfield. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Brought down at the 21-yard line, a 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. They'll leave it with him. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
And if I'm the running back, I'm going to listen. O-line, can you give me something? Can you give me some space to try to make somebody miss and not have another guy right next to me? I'm giving the offensive line an earful. I need some holes, need some space up front. They got to do a better job.
How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Defense rolls up deep in its own. Last play, now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. 3rd and goal, and let's see if they can even operate him. He's got it and just sashays into the end zone for the touchdown.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Takes the handoff. It's Hawkins. Really good pickup on 2nd down there. Leaves him with 3rd and 2. The Huskers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Blasted as he lets it go. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. And the Huskers have it with a 1st and 10. They'll try the run. Got a little space. Got enough for the 1st down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Cornhuskers are on the move. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Dropped after a pickup of 4 down to the 16. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Under fire. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. The Huskers are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? The play action fake. Pressure coming. They're going to get him. And this offense now has even more work to do. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. They'll go to the air. Under fire. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. They'll send out the kicker here. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And he's got enough for the 1st down. It'll be at the 35. They'll run this play from the pistol.
Defense, what are we doing? How are you going to let that guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country, be wide open like that? You're just making it way too easy for the offense.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The give is to Smith. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Defense is about seeing it and pulling the trigger. You can tell they pull the trigger so fast, get to the back, get him on the ground quickly.
And he can't grab the bullet pass on 3rd down. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Quickly complete. He's loose. He's at the 10. Touchdown!
Well, I know it's early this season, but it's obvious already. This guy is a major weapon in this offense. Had 2 touchdowns in his first game. He's now on the board right now. What a difference maker and a playmaker he's going to be this season for this offense.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. Out of the end zone. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period, and to find a way to answer. They've got a first down here to open the period. Gets the back moving. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Caught in the backfield, it's Hawkins. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And the Huskers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Now the play fake. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. It's a country fumble, meaning there's a lot of open space, and that's what you do with it. Scoop it up and score with it. Touchdown.
It's really hard as a quarterback because you got your eyes downfield, you're trying to find an open guy, you're trying to negotiate the rush, and all of a sudden people are swatting at the ball. They hit you, they knock it out. Got to do a better job next time of keeping two hands on the ball so you don't get it scooped and scored like what happened right there.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. They'll send the tight end in motion. Off play action. Here's the pressure. Got his man downfield. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. New set of downs after the completion. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw on first down. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
Got a man, it's Roach. Great to have perfect blocking, but you can also make your own, and that's exactly what he does, getting it up to the 36. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. The Cornhuskers will call on their punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. First play of this drive comes from the 27. He leaves it with the back. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. And he uses a stiff arm to push his way past the sticks and pick up the first down. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Gets it out quickly. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd down.
The give to the tailback. It's a seam wide open. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a first down. Looking to throw, it's Hart. A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's not afraid to go deep. Can't make the grab in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down. Doesn't convert this time. 3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it. Makes a grab past the marker. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
That is a huge play early in this game. We came into this thing wondering just how aggressive this offense wanted to be, and there you go. First half, 4th and long. We're not bringing the punter out on the field. We've got a guy.
Put the clamps on that ball and strolled into the end zone for a touchdown. If these guys wanted to make a statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop it. Oh, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Leaves it with the back. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Picked up 2 yards on that last when they need 8 on second down. Off the play fake. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. He stopped right at the 22, and that'll bring us to 4th down. The Huskers will punt it away on 4th down. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They'll start this drive from the 42. Back to throw, it's Hart. Makes the grab.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to fire on second down. He fires one deep down the right side.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their head. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Throws toward the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on 1st down and just about turned the thing over. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Here's a heat. Quick strike complete. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a man. It's Hart. Got his man.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job. Great catch.
Just keep slinging it. Makes the catch. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. 1st and goal for the offense.
1st down for the offense.
He wants to throw it. Pocket breaking down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Quarterback adapted. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Crosses midfield. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
And how about the defense just straight flipping the script? They got a goal-to-go situation, just trying not to give up a touchdown. You want to get... goal. Not only do they make a big play, they scoop up the fumble, they take it all the way to... and they get a touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Oh, a lot of space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And the defensive coordinator is irate on the sideline. 3rd and long. It's a short throw. You've got to be able to rally, make a tackle, and force the punter onto the field. They let him get loose, break some tackles, and with the first, the offense stays on the field.
Moving away from pressure. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Well, you make big plays for your quarterback in the game. You catch a touchdown pass, he's going to look your way again, often, downfield like they did right there, but give the defense credit, forcing an incompletion.
With the catch, it's Cooks. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. He lofts one down the sideline. Got it inside the 10. And no one is going to catch him. Cruises into the end zone for a touchdown.
And how about that? His 2nd receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athlete. Do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense, and number 3's coming soon.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, the throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, he'll throw it. He'll take another shot here. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Offense in a bunch formation. Back to throw, it's Hart. Using the quick game. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Man, and tight ends in today's modern college football are so difficult to stop because they're so much more athletic than they used to be. Today, they're just like big wide receivers. So defensively, how do you stop it? Do you have someone who has the physical dimensions to match up with this guy one-on-one? You might not. And if you don't, are you comfortable putting a slower linebacker on him, or do you want to put a smaller DB that might not be able to tackle him? It's a real difficult puzzle to figure out.
Grab behind the line. It's Cooks. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. And after that first down gasher, they're close to the end zone. Second and goal. And yes, he's in the end zone for the touchdown.
Man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Give to the running back. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Rushes on him. Bounced right back to them. And the Huskers come to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it.
Well, he's off to an awesome start this season. Had a sack in their last game, gets his first sack right now. I think he has a chance to be a huge focal point in this defense moving forward, but let's just worry about what's happening now. This offense has to find a way to slow him down.
Hunt is on its way. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. To the air, it's Hart. Got him downfield. Oh, he's got some space. All the way into the end zone for a touchdown.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Hand off from the shotgun. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Lincoln, but let's just go with notable. And it's been an absolute clinic in fundamental defensive football so far. A total standoff with both teams refusing to give an inch. And I know this new era of football is about chucking it all over the yard and just outscoring the other team. But this game is a throwback, and to be honest, it's refreshing. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. We are just about ready to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first, start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys, you got guys out of the portal, you put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to go out and do it.
Swing cut there.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle, but how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Finds the tight end. He picked up some yardage, but they stop him at the 45, and he'll be a little short. Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. Bringing the heat. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum. I think that time offensively, you just try to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
After that amazing performance in week 1, this offense wasn't content. They felt like they left some plays out on the field, even though they were able to get that win. I feel like they've taken another step. They've raised their intensity level. They've raised their execution. This team is going to be a contender this year. You can just feel it.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Off play action on 1st down. Hauls it in. Turning on the Jets. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now 1st down from the 39. Trying play action. Working that left side now. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Line getting set on 2nd down. The run from the shotgun. Runs through the tackle. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. The Cornhuskers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Forced out of the pocket. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Huskers will bring the punt team onto the field. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. You couldn't dial it up much better than that as he knocks it out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. A lot of real estate in front of them as the drive starts at their own 6. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Smith takes the handoff. Shoots through that hole and picks up 5. He's out to the 11. You've got a 3rd and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. And the defense knew exactly where that 1st down line was, and they stopped him short. Man, they have been great on 4th down. A perfect 3 for 3. They'll try it again here. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Back to throw, it's Hart. Finds his man. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And that's exactly what I would do, too. Why would I not keep throwing that dude the football? I know it was incompletion, but he has had a day. He's been cooking this secondary, and they've tried to find ways to get him the...
Lots of running room. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took it to the house, but they got him at the 24. It's one thing to get that huge play. Now you got to cash it in. Looking for the end zone. Picked off to stop the threat. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. They'll move the tight end. Looking to throw on 1st down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
And this QB, man, how about it? It's a pass play. He's dropping back to pass. He realizes it's man-to-man, and as they start to chase their guys down the field, well, nobody's got me, and I can just take off, and I've got speed. He chews up ground so easy, so frustrating for a defense to have to deal with a guy like this.
From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. And the Huskers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. The throw. Wide open downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. The Cornhuskers come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that 1st down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And this one splits the uprights. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off.